Hey, MP's Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Josh. Right on. We're here. We're back. We're better than ever, man. And I've brought something with me from Hempy's, yo. The Hempy's verse. Hempy's Nation. Check it out. It is a venti. This is a dry herb vaporizer. And it is glorious, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a fucking taser. But that's not what it does. No, looks can be deceiving, man. Well, this is great. I'm so excited to present this to you because now we can get high anytime, anywhere. It's amazing. All right? Cool. So, what I'm going to tell you all is that we smoked Slurty. Whoa, yes. And Slurty is fantastic, folks. It is talkative. It is engaging, man. I feel like I did a line of cocaine. Wow, okay. Well, that maybe not, right? Because, it's not legal, right? Okay. But that's what this Slurty did to me, man. It made me super talkative. I was engaged. Not engaged or anything like, I was just engaging with people in conversation and dialogue. And then it just kept talking, man. And then you're talking, but you're going down rabbit holes of whatever, man. Wherever that rabbit hole leads you. But yeah, it's fantastic. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you all how it's affected my mind, my body, and my everyday way of life. We're going to explain how Phil has been experiencing life. And we're going to talk about this venti. What's this thing about? What mysteries will we uncover today with Slurty that we have smoked through the venti, which is cool as fuck. All right? And what is a vaporizer? We're going to talk about all that. All right? In this episode of Let's Be Blunt. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Let's Be Blunt. We're going to be blunt today. And I'm bluntly talking about something that is really on my chest. And that is the venti. So this guy right here, what does it do? Well, it's a money-saving device. Well, does it cost a bit? Yeah. Is it an investment? Absolutely. Like, what kind of an investment are we talking about, man? Well, up front, it's about $440. Whoa, that's like, I can't breathe, man. I can breathe. You said $440. Well, okay. How much do you spend on weed? I know how much I spend on weed. Yeah. It's a lot. A whole bunch. And if you break it down and you look at it and you slice it up and you're like, not only do I spend that money on weed, how much money have I spent on smokables? Like your palm leaves that you pack, the tubes, the cones. How many cones have I bought? How many hundreds of dollars have I spent on cones and or tubes? And or thousands of dollars. It's quite a bit, actually. Because they're $2.99 a piece, which is great if you're just smoking it for that experience. But as a Dutch man, right? Don't know that this is necessarily just because I'm Dutch, but I happen to be about saving money. And if I can convince myself that this saves me money, it is definitely a value pick, okay? So this purchase, not only do I conserve the amount of flower I smoke, right? Because I can smoke through here as many times. I'm going to go ahead and heat it up for you so you can see me do this right in front of your eyes. It's going to be remarkable. I don't even know what's going to happen. Well, I know what's going to happen. I don't know how you're going to respond or what it's going to look like. But hey, guess what? It's done. It's ready. Okay, cool. So all you did was hit that button, right? Yeah. And you just twisted this little mouthpiece over here. Okay, cool. And you got the flow set at whatever. That was it. That's what happened. It was amazing. I can taste all of the terpene profile on it. That was it. It was done. It's amazing. All right, cool. So I can taste the terps. I will say, I love this. I love the terps. So you get the flavors, and it's like, so if you took a stem and you were to chew on a stem, that is really the truest interpretation of those like raw terpenes, right? And the flavor profile, yeah, you just chew on it a little bit. Take a stem, try it next time. Or take a venti and try it next time. Remarkable, incredible. Not only am I conserving flower every time I smoke, right? I can pick this back up and re-hit the same stuff that's in there right now. Until it really doesn't smoke anymore. Like poof. There's no mist, there's no vapor. And it tastes like toasted peanuts. You know, and that's really the change in the flavor profile as it undergoes the decarboxylation process. And then what we do next, oh, you guys are gonna love this. All right, hold on. Do a, yes, okay. We're doing this. Oh, so see this right here? Boom, opened it up. And we are going to dump the remnants into our conservation bag. So we're just keeping tabs on how much we smoke right here. That's incredible, because that is empty. Look, right there. That is the spot that you put this in. It is remarkable. All right, it's so small. It doesn't require much at all. I would wager to guess that it's a minuscule amount, actually. All right? So, we put a minuscule amount in there, and we turn it up. We set the temperature at 383 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 195 degrees Celsius. All right? The basic setting would be 356 or 180 degrees Celsius. That's going to give you the best profile for flavor purposes. If you want more of a feel, right? You want more of a heavy high, you're going to increase the temperature a bit, all right? But when you do that, you do start to lose out on some of the flavor. So, it depends on what you're really going for. But I don't have it set at the highest setting. I have it set at 383, all right? Which is the boosting setting. So I personally like that setting more. I also set the flow at 2. See the flow, you set it right here on the back. It's actually set at 3, I lied. 3. Okay. Yes. All right, so let's talk about Slurty. What are we smoking today? Well, it's making us incredibly high. Because, yeah, Slurty, it hits like a brick, man. It hits like a truck. I'm like, whatcha? Where are you at now? Oh, Slurty's coming at you. What's happening to your eyes, man? I can feel it. You're getting all wobbly, aren't you? Yeah, I'm definitely getting wobbly. All right, so Slurty is Slurricane and what's that other? Slurricane and Gelato 33. Or was it wedding cake? I want to say it's Gelato 33 and Slurricane. I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. All right, anyway, it's a moot point. Really what we're talking about is the experience. So, why use a dry vape, right? I know, segue. The experience of Slurty has to do with why to use a dry vape. Okay. So using a dry vape allows me to like breathe this in as if you were just breathing in air. There's no You don't have to do all that. You just breathe it in normal. It would be amazing. So, having said that, it's super easy. It feels great. I would recommend 10 out of 10 this experience. Yeah. So, anyways, sorry about the distraction, getting messages. We are trying to focus too because Slurdy is slapping the shit out of us right now. We're like, oh my god, man. I just want to talk, man. I just want to talk, but I want to feel all high because I want to enjoy this. Why are you talking like Kermit the Frog? Well, because Slurdy came out and slapped the Kermit right out of me. And I'm like, frog legs, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god! I smell dinosaur, and I want to say that this is a really good shit right here. I love the Slurpee.
Ooh, Elmo is loving the Slurpee, and of course Mr. Noodle loves Slurpee too. Right, Mr. Noodle? Yeah, we love Slurpee. Oh man, and Goldfish Dorothy loves to play with Slurpee.
This is really, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to I'm gonna put all of you in timeout. That's what I'm gonna do. All going to timeout, man. What is happening? Well, Slurdy's just bringing out all the freaking Muppets, man. And it's making me all giddy and giggly and goofy. Aren't you always like that? Well, yeah, but it brings that out. It really brings it out. So if you have a goofy side to you and you want to let that loose, Slurty. If you have a goofy side in your partner and you want to let that loose and embarrass them, Slurty. All right, get slurty with it. Oh, get slurty with it. I like that, man. Slurty, the one and only. All right, so the Slurty is like, I'm talking, man. Do you feel me talking? I feel my energy. I don't know what my aura looks like right now. What do you feel my aura looks like? Is it like super vibrant? Is it energized? Like what is it doing? I'm so happy because my roommate just went out and got himself one of these. And I am so happy, not because he got one. I am happy for that because he's going to love it. But that's the reason. It's because the things it's going to do for him are life-changing. Life-changing. It's extraordinary. Like, you want to change your life, man. This is an investment. It's an investment in your now. It's an investment in your future. Because right now, I get to benefit from it. In the future, you get to benefit from it as well. How do we benefit from it? Well, I'm gonna cut my cost of flour down by probably 50%. I feel like you can't just come out here and say 50% because that's like what some people be doing and just be throwing out fucking numbers without any sort of like thought. Yeah. I think 50% is a really undervalued number. I think it's going to be more like 3/4. So if I could cut down 3/4 of my flour expenses per month, dude, that's extraordinary savings. That's like money in the pockets, man. It's like, wow, we just trimmed the fat. But you did have to make an investment, right? Yeah. But I'm getting that money back in the first month for me. With the amount that I smoke and all of the other smokables, you're talking about cones and wraps and papers and like filters, glass cleaner. Yeah, man, the ooze. it's expensive stuff, man, you know, but it works really well. But I'm just saying, so let's think about this. We have made one purchase, and in all of that thing, right? What can I do with that purchase? Well, it's not changing anything for the negative, right? Like there's no con. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to smell like marijuana. I do love the smell, right? I do love the smell. I love it so much. However, do you know what I don't love? I don't love turning people off to the idea of smoking or experiencing a level of consciousness that they have not experienced yet because they had never been down that road. Well, we take away the smell. What is that? That's taking away one of the negative effects of what people don't like about it. Okay, so we can control that environment. We can remove the smell, and we can allow people. Not just that, we're removing the smoke. There's no smoke. Well, what is it? It's vapor. It's gone. It's there, and it's gone. It evaporates. It disseminates into the air, and it's like gone. And it's a wonderful thing, man, because there's no like, you know, people complain about how marijuana smells so strong, so long after it has been like put out. It just hangs around. It stays on your clothes. You know, a lot of people don't like it. I happen to love that smell, but because it doesn't happen to be a very appeasing smell to everybody, and it can change minds, turn people off, we're not trying to do that. I'm trying to bring people together. So, take away the smell. Okay. I can deal with that. I can live with that. Not only that, it's going to improve the quality of life of the people around me, which in essence is improving my quality of life. And it's creating a better environment for everybody to sit and enjoy each other's company. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with sitting there smoking a blunt. I'm just saying not everybody likes the smell of blunts or of weed. So this is it's a means through which we are capable of accommodating other people. And a lot of people right now don't want to be accommodating of other people. I understand that. I don't want to be accommodating certain ideas that I disagree with. But I try to, like, okay. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of different ideas out there. Sometimes ideas are in direct conflict with other ideas that other people have. And what we're trying to do is bring down walls and bring people together and make it a better environment for everyone. Not just, you know, a few people over here or this group of people over here. We want to make it better for everybody, you know, and that includes groups of people. So, yeah. But that's a tangent, and what I'm trying to say right now is the venti is amazing. It's going to save me so much money in flour, and that it's going to also preserve my lungs. So what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not coughing right now. There's not this cough, reactive, violent, thrashing, coughing, diaphoresis, where I'm sweating because I'm coughing so much that I start sweating diaphoretically. I'm just like, wow. Yeah, there's not that. There's no mucus. What do you mean there's no mucus? Well, you know how with smoking, you are inflaming the lungs and thereby creating a cycle, a negative feedback loop, if you will, of mucus production, inflammation, you have to expectorate it. So and that's just spitting it out, really. Yeah, so that's lovely. but we avoid that. And that's not happening. So also, your distribution of gases and like absorption and deposition rate has got to be so much higher, because the flow through which you're smoking this is not smoking. It's just, you're just breathing it in, man. And it's so slow. It's so like smooth. It's great. It's a laminar flow. And it just moves very smoothly through all of these orifices and airways and everything else. So anyway, very natural. You can use and repurpose the remnants of what you discard. So I'm right now saving it in a carbon cookies bag, because I'm gonna make cookies with it. I'm gonna make butter. I'm gonna make oil with that stuff. It's decarboxylated, it's ready to be used. And this is just another means of like further utilizing every aspect of the flower that we are grateful for. And I am grateful for it. And it's like, you know, it's not a cult, man. I'm just to be grateful for something. You just offer gratitude and say thanks, man. Appreciate you, flower, for making life better, for enriching my life, for making my life have more meaning and purpose behind it. Because it is enthusiasm and excitement, genuine excitement and passion for something that brings relief. Like, you know, people get excited about drugs that bring them relief. They get excited about medical treatments or surgeries that bring them relief. Okay, this brings relief, man. Be excited about it. Be excited about it. There's plenty to be excited about. I'm just grateful for this community. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the fact that I was able to purchase this item. I'm grateful for Hempies, because Hempies makes my life better. It does. My life is improved because I work for Hempies. I like go to Hempies as a customer. You know, I like help customers at Hempies. You know, like, bro, I took my roommate over there. I just drove him over there so he could buy himself one of these Ventis, man. Because he's like, I need this in my life. And I'm like, bro, you do. I will take you. We'll go get it together, man. I am here for everybody. I want y'all to know that. You know, like, I love being your bud tender. You know, the person that takes you on that dream walk to where you want to go, and who's in the like, we're in the dugout together, man. We're in the trenches together. Like, I am with you. And this is it's our fight. I don't mean fight in a adversarial way. I mean fight in a like, we bring people together and recruit minds and open hearts to our cause. You know, where you can show somebody all of the amazing benefits that they can experience, and the relief that they can experience, and the joy and happiness that they can experience, right? And you're like, that's fleeting. No. Is it really? How is it fleeting? Because I don't have neck pain right now. Not just right now. Like, I don't have neck pain because this is in my system, man. It's amazing. You know, life's change. And we can do it together. So I appreciate all of y'all listening to my monologue. The Venti is amazing. I would love to talk with each of you more about it. You know, if you have questions about it, please hit me up, because I want to be the devil's advocate and say, hey man, look, let's look and see if it's going to be right for you. Let's look and see if it'll be right for you. And we can figure it out together. And maybe there's something you haven't thought of yet, and I can be of assistance in that manner. So, all right, cool. Slurdy's amazing. I'm super talkative and, you know, lively. And it's an indica, which is wild. So, yay. All right. Indica, slurdy. But it's talkative, energetic, and like focused. Cool. That's cool. So, anyway, guys, I want you to know that we are going to be making these episodes better. I've got some targeted information and some stuff to read up on. But yes, in the coming days, we are going to see some improvements to the show. But in the meantime, I appreciate all of y'all. Thanks for tuning in, Hempies Nation, you rock. It's your boy Josh. I'm out.